Why risk burning my office down when I have the convenience of a 43-inch LG 4K IPS monitor right behind me? I mean, isn't this just as good? I can literally feel the heat coming off it. Whew, so toasty. Hello guys, how are you? My name is David Franco and welcome to my Christmas wish list for 2018. Okay, I'll admit, as much as I love this monitor, beautiful, 4K resolution is just a beautiful thing, especially on a desk. Nothing can beat a true Christmas Yule log. Believe me, I understand that. But I don't really have the capability of putting a fireplace into my office. However, with that said, for anybody who has been watching my vlogs, thank you so much, you very well know this by now. My basement actually has a fireplace hookup. So perhaps sometime in 2019, I will actually get a legit fireplace installed. But until then, this will do. Anyway, guys, this is my Christmas wishes for 2018. How are you today? I apologize. I know, I'm very late this year. I've just been incredibly busy with the house, as you can imagine. I have a whole house of furniture and decorate and organize and pack into storage all by myself, so it's just been a ton of work. But hey, a late Christmas wishes video is better than no Christmas wishes video, right? Of course. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And of course, don't forget, you can find all of the items I'm going to mention in today's video using the link right below, davidfran.co/wishlist. Go there, click on my kit link, and you can buy everything I mentioned today right on Amazon. How convenient is that? Whether they're for yourself or for your loved ones or your friends or whatever. I try to make it easy. And wait, hold on. There is one more thing. I have to say this every year because I even made people mad last year. I mean, if you don't watch me regularly, I guess I don't expect you to understand. But if you're new to my channel, I'm not making this wish list video as a means to ask people for things. This is not for you guys. This is more so for my family and my friends who are asking for ideas for things to get me. Because I'm kind of the person who has everything. I mean, I have my Mac Pro, I have my gaming setup, I have my consoles, I have like 8 TVs. Seriously, I just have too much tech in my life. So I'm kind of like one of the more difficult people to shop for. Maybe I need like a legit office chair. Do you hear that? It's very annoying. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's finally get into David's Christmas wish list for 2018. And guys, honestly, I have a rather small wish list this year because there's just not really much I want or need. I mean, honestly, I don't need any of this, but why not ask for it? Okay, first category, just like every year, video games. Maybe I'll finally ask for maturity to kick in. Yo, this chair, dude! I have a second one in the office. Maybe I'll swap them. My other office. Anyway, video games. There are 3 video games I want this year. I mean, I'm mostly a PC gamer nowadays, but there are still some console games I want now and then. Number 1, God of War for the PlayStation 4, which actually happened to win Game of the Year award like about a week ago. And yes, I know, before you flame me, I have not played the new God of War yet. I've heard it's incredible. Seriously, I have heard nothing but good things, so I figured this is my chance to check it out. And if I don't get it for Christmas, then I'll buy it sometime early 2019. Not a big deal. Video game number 2, Pokemon. Let's go, Pikachu. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to be some Pokemon nerd, because I'm not. I mean, I've enjoyed Pokemon since day one. I have a card collection, actually, right there in storage. You can't see it, it's off camera. And perhaps I'll make a video about that in the future. I mean, if you want to say it, let me know. Just say Pokemon. And no, say Pokemon cards. That way I know. So apparently Let's Go Pikachu is a really good game. And they also have Let's Go Eevee, but I'm honestly more of a fan of Pikachu than Eevee. So I asked for that version. And finally, last but not least, I told you I'm not asking for a lot of games, Spyro Reignited Trilogy for the PlayStation 4. And just like Pokemon, I'm not going to pretend to be some kind of big Spyro fan. I enjoyed Spyro back in the day. I was always more of a Crash Bandicoot fan. But Spyro was definitely a lot of fun as a kid, and I'm excited to check it out in modern format, if you will. So that should be pretty cool. And of course, a lot of fun to stream. I mean, guys, all these games I want are primarily for the reason of streaming over at davidstwitch.com. I stream pretty much every day, so check me out. I appreciate it. Okay, hardware. I only have two things I'm asking for this year in regards to hardware. Number one, and I'm shocked I haven't bought this for myself, an Echo Spot in white. I love white electronics, always have. I mean, black obviously has its place. But with things like the Echo Spot, I just think it looks better in white. And like I said, I'm shocked I haven't bought myself one. So if I don't get one, just like the video games I just mentioned, I'll buy it in early 2019. And second, but certainly not least, I do not expect to get this at all. I do not expect to get this. A second HomePod, but this time in space gray. Now, I already have one in white. I love it. I'm using it more now than ever nowadays for actual music because I have a house with plenty of space. In my old house, my HomePod was a glorified alarm clock. That's pretty much what I used it for because it was in my bedroom. But my PC was in my bedroom as well, and if I'm listening to music, it's going to be on my PC while I play video games. So it's just really nice to have a house and like actually rooms that I could put a HomePod in and use it realistically. Okay, so you might be wondering, well, David, why do you need a second HomePod? My response to that is, why not? Never ask why. Always ask, why not? Believe me, that'll take you far in life. But honestly, I want a second HomePod for stereo functionality, which would help fill my living room with that rich and powerful bass, because I love the HomePod. It has some of the best bass in a small speaker that I've ever had or heard. Seriously, check it out for yourself. It sounds so good. Okay, clothes. First up is a Twitch Glitch Plaid Lounger Jogger, extra large. I'm not an extra large kind of person. I generally wear large, but I've been reading on the Amazon reviews that the pants come across like a little tight, even on like the bigger people. I'm not calling you big or fat or huge or whatever. But hey, I went for extra large just to be safe, and if it's too loose, I can tie them. Number 2, my Perfect Day t-shirt in dark heather. I'm pretty sure that's the one that talks about like waking up, eating, playing video games, eating again, using the bathroom maybe. I'm not even sure if it says that. Playing video games, eating, playing video games, sleep, and repeat. So I figured that's perfect for me, especially now that I'm playing video games more than ever because of davidstwitch.com. Number 3, no mom, I can't pause an online game t-shirt. Also in dark heather. The shirt just looks awesome. And it's the truth. How many times have your parents asked you, pause your game while you're playing like Halo or Counter-Strike or Rainbow Six Siege? Now, my parents don't ask me, obviously, because I don't live with my parents right now. But when I used to years ago, I'm like, I just can't pause Halo. What are you thinking? What are you smoking, Ma? Calm down. Get back in the kitchen. Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Everybody's so damn sensitive nowadays. First of all, okay. Rant incoming. This is my chance. It blows my mind that people are actually offended by the song Baby It's Cold Outside. How weak-minded do you have to be? How brittle are your bones? How weak is your mind? Please tell me you were not offended by one of the best classic Christmas songs to ever exist. If you are honestly offended by that song, I invite you to leave right now. That's how serious I am about this. Why is everyone taking things nowadays that were so innocent years ago and making them into these political statements? Baby It's Cold Outside is a great song. It's a classic. So please don't mess with it. Please. I'm not really mad. Just disappointed. But it's probably only like 1 or 2 people who are actually offended by that song. The only reason we've been hearing about it more lately is because of social media. Obviously, these issues have existed for years, but we never heard about them until recent years because of social media and the ability to spread information and fake news quicker than ever. I love Christmas. Don't ruin that for me. And don't ruin that for others. Please. And finally, back to positivity. Fight for the Cure Ligma Awareness t-shirts in black. So there you go. If you hate Baby It's Cold Outside, Ligma. And finally, the last category for today, miscellaneous. Number 1 is very vague. It literally just says, house stuff. House stuff. I'm talking about like a knife set for the... This is an example of how advertising can break an experience. Where were we? Anyway, house stuff can range from a knife set in my kitchen to a crock pot to towels to doormats, whatever. I'm an adult. I'm no longer a child. I haven't been a child in a long time. But still, now that I finally own like my true own house, and I mean, it's big enough where I need just stuff to decorate and furnish and fill space. House stuff. I love house stuff, especially kitchen stuff. I need more kitchen utensils and appliances and all that stuff. So there you go. Number 2, Steam gift cards. What kind of PC gamer doesn't want Steam gift cards? I'll tell you what kind. A crazy one. Now, granted, I probably have over like 100 games I haven't even played yet on Steam, and I think that goes for every serious PC gamer. But I need more Steam games. And for that to happen, I need Steam gift cards. Yeah, I realize I could buy the games myself, but when you get gift cards, especially with the winter sale coming up, whoa, rest in peace wallets. You just want to buy this, you want to buy that, you want to buy this, you want to buy that. Now, are you going to play this or that, or whatever? Maybe, maybe not, but if games are so cheap and you have gift cards, why not buy them just in case? You never know what you're going to play in the future. Number 3, Amazon gift cards. Same rules apply. I love Amazon. I live off of Amazon. My cat lives off of Amazon. I just got cat litter and cat food in today from Amazon. I mean, I very rarely shop retail. I mean, yeah, I shop at Target weekly, but for like everything else, like electronics and even food and whatever here and there, Amazon for me is the way to go. I just love it so much. And last but not least, this is kind of funny to put on my wish list, but I'm a huge fan. Salted cashews. I just want a bunch of nuts in my life. Seriously, I want cashews, whether it's little packets of cashews or a bowl this size or a bowl bigger than my head. I love salted cashews. Not only are they a premium nut in my eyes, and believe me, they're pretty expensive, but they also make a great gaming snack for when I'm on Twitch or downstairs playing Super Smash Brothers, because I just hooked up my second Switch dock in my living room, and eventually I'll get a third Switch dock for my basement. I cannot wait to show you guys my basement. It's not going to be done until at least January, but I got some big plans in the works. It's going to be so sweet. It's distracting. So guys, there you go. There is my Christmas wish list for 2018. What do you think? Is it solid or is it weak? It's probably weak, but you gotta understand, I don't really want or need a lot of my life right now. I mean, I literally bought a house about a month ago, so I've been quite busy with everything else, and I pretty much have everything I need. I have a solid Mac Pro setup. I got a solid gaming setup. I got my living room coming together. My basement's coming together soon. I'm going to get exercise equipment eventually. I do have things I want that I didn't put on this wish list, you know, like a sound bar for my living room, but that's stuff I want to pick up myself. Oh, and please, by the way, do not buy any of this stuff for me, because I have people every year that want to buy me something off this list. I greatly appreciate it. I do. I love you guys. I mean that. Thank you so much for your generosity, but this wish list is intended for my parents. Yes, I'm 32. My parents still buy me Christmas gifts, but so do millions of other families out there. People feel the need to judge me every year whenever I say that. God forbid you spend time with your family and do things for them. Again, people just look for things to nitpick about nowadays. But thankfully, most of us are positive. So guys, thank you so much. I truly hope you're enjoying your holiday season thus far. Don't forget, you can find every single item I just mentioned today using that link right below, davidfran.co/wishlist. And actually, that link is live all year round. So for whatever reason you want to look at this year's wish list next April, you can. So guys, thank you so much. Merry early Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.